This week was girl power, and all the boys faced eviction.
As they say, we're under the cosh.
But the girls had the power to save 3.
I'll just stampede all over their opinion.
If she tries it with either of us, Ashley, I'll go through her like a ton of bricks.
Oh, me too.
My understanding was there was me, you and Charlotte singing from the same hymn sheet.
I feel like I've made some sort of evil plan.
Ash.
Wow.
I think he deserves the chance.
I'm going to save Marlon.
Saving Marlon.
I'm saving Marlon. It's not rocket science, is it? I'm outnumbered.
Tonight, Ash, Christopher, Mark, Matthew, and Winston face eviction. Who goes? You decide. Please welcome your host, Emma Willis.
Hello and welcome to the 4th live eviction of Big Brother. Out of the World Cup and Wimbledon, but at least our housemates are still bringing their A-game to that house. So this week, Ashley turned into a master manipulator. Yes, she did. There was a brief conscious uncoupling between Steve and Lee, as we like to call them, before they got down to a late-night snog session. And Inspector Winston followed the clues to crack the case. And it turns out it was Lady Danielle in the dining room with her foot under the table, having a little feel. Tonight, we've got all the latest from the Love Nest, plus we've got a huge all-male eviction. Big Brother's boy band are facing a difficult breakup. Someone is about to leave over creative differences, and it's down to you to decide who. Ash, Christopher, Mark, Matthew, or Winston. Remember, you're voting to evict. To evict Ash from a landline, call 090 2044 5801. Or from a mobile, 650 5801. To evict Christopher from a landline, call 090 2044 5804. Or from a mobile, call 650 5804.
I'm not just saying this, right?
To evict Mark from a landline, call 090 2044 5809. Or from a mobile, call 650 5809. To evict Matthew from a landline, call 090 2044 5811. Or from a mobile, 650 5811. Or to evict Winston from a landline, call 090 2044 5816. Or from a mobile, call 650 5816. Here's Marcus.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching Channel 5+1, +24 or on demand. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
So this week, the housemates faced a task of life or death. Let's remind ourselves of the dead big stories.
This week, the girls had a tough decision to make.
The girls will have the power to choose which boys to save and which boys will face the public vote.
We need to make sure Chris and Christopher are safe by putting up an asshole.
I'll just stampede all over their opinion.
I am slowly but surely winning, and she has no idea there's even anything going on.
We can save Ash.
Helen?
I think he deserves the chance.
He was saved last week, he was saved the week before.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that as well.
It's not rocket science, is it? I'm outnumbered.
Girls, you have chosen to save Stephen, Marlon and Chris.
feel like I've made some sort of evil plan. I just hope it works now.
And there was grave consequences to this week's shopping task.
Ash, Stephen, and Jarley, you must assassinate your housemates without getting caught.
Housemates, if you see anything suspicious, be sure to report it to Inspector Winston.
Oh, someone's died.
Christopher and Helen have been assassinated and should go straight to the coffin.
You're dead. Welcome to the House of Fun.
She was like, well, I'm actually closer to Ash than Marlon, making out that we should have saved Ash instead of Marlon. And me and Danielle were like,
What a liar! I didn't say that though, you were there.
I shall now use the full power of the spirit board. Which housemate is the least trustworthy?
Ashley.
Biggest game player?
Ashley.
Biggest liar?
Ashley. And just like the majority of the group, Stephen could be doing so much better.
Wow. So disappointed in Stephen.
But disappointment didn't last for long, and opposites began to attract.
Have you dated a girl that's been like quite traditional and...
Traditional, yeah, I have, yeah.
How did that go?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to get to know you more. I think you're a nice boy.
I really enjoy talking to you. It's not like, do you know what I mean? Because obviously you're from the other end, like, do you know what I mean? You're completely different, do you know what I mean? You're,
Bipolar almost.
yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Honestly?
Yes.
That is the worst noise ever.
But that's enough of that. Let's get you up to speed with all the house action. And there's a debrief of yesterday's late night necking.
Dear 29, 10:15 a.m. Last night, Stephen and Kimberly shared a bed and kissed for the first time.
I'm really happy.
Are you?
Yeah.
And Winston and Danielle got closer.
Look at my boobs. Look at my boobs. No. That's all.
The curry that Mark cooked for the house last night is causing a few problems this morning.
People are ill in that bedroom.
Yeah, you don't want to make them there.
And not only that, but if we've got to do things today, then we're fucked.
Yeah.
Mark's cooking is also under scrutiny in the bedroom.
Half an hour's got a stomach ache.
Why? Because the Mark's curry?
Because of the spices, yeah.
You put a full thing.
Five different spices.
You put a full thing of allspice in it.
And then you put
full
half
condom.
of cumin, half of mixed herbs, half of turmeric.
Half a pint of brown sugar
yeah,
and some garam masala. Have you got the shit smile on?
Well, my belly's not feeling too good. I'm feeling some of the shits in them just a minute ago.
It has?
Charlie just went out of the shits.
But I'm glad I didn't eat it.
Well, it's a lesson for all of us to remember in the future.
Maybe not a tub of spice, though, because that's probably going a bit too far.
I like to.
Right, well, again, maybe you shouldn't cook them.
Maybe people should just cook for themselves if they don't like the way I cook.
Yeah, maybe people should, because people are now going to be ill.
Yeah.
And not be able to help clean up.
Yeah.
And contribute to the house as a whole.
Yeah.
Because people have been written off by the food.
All right, well, sorry for giving people food poisoning. I just tried to make it a little bit more interesting to eat.
You're an intelligent man, and I think a tub of spice is probably taking it slightly too far. You know what you're doing, Mark.
I know what I'm doing.
Exactly why a tub of spice is is going too far with it.
Right, well, all right, Sam, but I thought it was nice.
To 11 p.m. Danielle is talking to Kimberly about last night.
It's a bit awkward. No hanky-panky in here, remember?
No, not like that.
That'd be keep my eye on you.
Oh, please, no. That's not
Please
happening.
kissed you.
Yes.
No, when was that?
Last night.
Oh my God, that was the first kiss, was it?
Yes.
Was it in over there?
Yes.
And what was it like?
It was nice.
Was it a French kiss?
Yes.
OMG.
OMG. Oh, I always say that.
But you enjoyed it?
Yes.
Ash is questioning Stephen's relationship with Kimberly.
Last night, steps were made to like another level, wasn't it?
It was.
I don't mean just by kissing, but just
you could see her
in levels.
You could see her body language completely change that last night.
Just with what you said to each other, and then the way you was acting with each other.
Just talking about when we get out there, and she's like, "You're not going to feel the same way about me when you get out there."
Yeah.
I said, "Why?" She goes, "Because I can't tell you." She said, "You're not." And I went, "What?" And she said, I said, "What is it? Is it related to something you've done before?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "Well," I said, "You could have, I don't care if you've slept with Hugh Hefner."
Yeah.
I said, "I don't care if you've slept with 20 men at the same time." I said, "It doesn't bother me." I said, "I only met you on the 5th of June. What you've done before, I can't make a judgment on someone, really, can I?"
Yeah.
I said, "You haven't got a boyfriend, you're not married." I said, "Let me just clear that up straight away, because if I ain't going down that road again."
What did she say to that?
And she was like, no, nothing like that.
Winston is talking to Big Brother about Danielle.
I've talked to her more over the last few days. Thing is, you start speaking to someone, then everyone blows things out of proportion. You know, there's you and Danielle, but we're just mates. I think really just mates. She did say she likes me, but I just said, we're sort of just mates or whatever. Just see how it goes.
Do you think she thinks you're just mates?
I think so. Well, She did say she likes me, and would you consider dating like a girl like me on the outside? I was like, yeah, you seem like a nice, she's a really nice girl. Seems like a nice girl and that. So yeah. I think she said after the the finishing school. I think she said, "Oh, I liked you after." I think since then or something. So it must be my lyrical talent of writing poems for her that's done the job.
Her name is Danielle. When I first saw her, I said, "Cool, fucking hell." Loved the big breasts and the way her hair just fell. So in this poem, I'm gonna just have to tell. Outbursting and blossoming more than a flower. Got a hard on when I saw her in the shower. Concealing in my pants like the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, she's gorgeous, the girl with the power.
Danielle's opening up to Kimberly about Winston.
Right, I don't really know how it all kind of started. I literally don't know, but basically,
he wrote you a poem and you thought it was hot, and you were like, "Yeah, boy."
Right, I've never in my life had a boy read to me in that way, if you know what I mean. So I was obviously I was taken back. I was shocked. But I suppose I found it a little bit endearing because I've literally never, when I've had letters or poems written to me before, it's never been in that context. So it was
pretty full on.
It was totally off the scale for me. That
Did you like it though? Did it made you feel nice?
I thought it was sweet. I thought some parts of it were quite sweet. So basically, I just kind of followed, and then we just kind of just started talking more, and then you had psychic night thing. It was just this is so embarrassing. It was just a bit of foot sand on the table.
Now, how was that? Was it kind of like that, or was it oh?
More the first one. And that was that. That was literally it.
It's a lot for you.
It's quite big for me, yeah. Little kind of just play gestures. That's pretty much.
Do you like him?
I think he's nice, yeah.
Would you date him?
I fancy him. I don't know him well enough to fancy him. So yeah. You have it firsthand, my darling.
It's good to see Winston's words work a charm with the Magaluf Massive and our modest madam. Right, vote lines will be freezing after the break, and we'll be going live to the house to rescue a few lads in limbo. We'll see you in a bit. Are now frozen. The lines will reopen later in tonight's show. Now, in a few minutes, we'll be going live to the house to reveal which two housemates have the fewest votes and are therefore safe from eviction. But first, it's back to yesterday, and Helen, she's letting rip again.
2:30 p.m. Big Brother has called Helen to the diary room.
Excuse you, Helen?
Oh my God! What are you doing?
Maybe it was something you ate.
It frigging wasn't.
Helen, Big Brother has noticed the house has been a bit serious recently.
Yeah.
So today, Big Brother wants you to put a smile on housemates' faces with a load of Helen humour.
Oh, shit.
Big Brother is setting you a secret mission to make your housemates laugh.
Okay.
Using your best jokes and japes, your mission is to get your housemates to crack a smile. Even Kimberly.
That's not nice. Meow.
Helen, on the floor beside the chair is a whoopee cushion and instructions.
Oh, you bastards!
First, Helen must try some stand-up comedy.
What did the owl do when he lost his voice?
What?
He didn't give a hoot.
Oh, fuck off.
What's a frog's favourite pair of shoes?
Don't know.
Open sword sandals.
Fucking hell.
Next, it's a slapstick classic, spilling a drink all over herself.
Oh, you're right, you're right. What happened?
How the fuck did that happen?
She just
Why did that even happen?
What did you do there?
Next, Helen must let rip with the whoopee cushion.
I need someone that's going to grab me by the scruff of my neck and slap me around the face when I've done something wrong.
Yeah.
In that kind of like, say, no, you can't do this, but not like in a possessive. Helen, you all right? Helen just farted.
You. It was Mark's curry!
I'd like to shit myself.
Finally, Helen must take a soaking from the sprinkler, leading to a comedy fall into the pool.
Oh my God!
Jesus Lord! What the? Oh shit! And now she's had the shittest day.
You alright?
You've had a bad day.
What the fuck?
Fuck's sake.
He's down in the middle.
See through your top.
Never a sprinkler, is it? No, come on, let me get out of the way.
Hello, Helen.
Hi.
How was that?
Are you taking the piss?
Big Brother was very impressed with your clowning around.
Yes.
And Big Brother has got a very special reward for you.
Is this my reward?
Helen, can you give Big Brother a blast of your hooter?
Yay!
What the?
Oh, now I'm having flashbacks!
Hang on, is that a punishment or you won? Here we go.
Right, let's do count to 10.
One, two, 3. We count to 10.
What's
4.
so dangerous?
5. You want 7?
Don't
Yeah. 6.
Watch this day! Watch this day!
3:41 p.m. Christopher is talking to Big Brother about Danielle and Winston.
I'm really interested to see where Winston and Danielle go with this. I think they have so much to teach one another, and they're fucking poles apart. They're nothing like each other. Like, Winston's the Essex geezer lad. But, you know, he's a thoughtful guy and he's a smart guy and people often underestimate him. So I think Danielle might bring out that kind of side in him. She's a lingerie model, though, at the end of the day. So I can see the attraction in her. That, you know, she's got her bosom buddies and Winston may very well be attracted to them. But he's a bright boy. She's an interesting girl. So I'm hoping they have quite a bit in common. But what an unusual pairing, really.
Ash is talking to Winston about his growing friendship with Danielle.
We thought you were going to end up sleeping in Danielle's bed last night.
We're just mates, man. She sent me like, she likes me that much.
Is she?
No, it's fucking, no, it's like, you know, I got tomorrow the first week, it's just one of those. Yeah, she said she liked me last night and stuff. She said, I laid my cards out on the table and so I said,
what?
She said, I've just laid my cards out on the table, I do like you.
Yeah. When did you say that?
Last night. I just said, and I said, things get blown out of proportion there. I said, just mates.
Is that what you said to her?
What would you do? Would you get with Daniel?
No. No offence to her, but I just wouldn't. I don't know.
Oh.
Actually. No, it depends on what you think.
Got a banging body, didn't she?
Yeah. Great set of tips.
Matthew is quizzing Danielle about Winston.
By the way, what's going on with Winston? Do you know Winston?
I don't know what's going on there.
When he first came into
Where
town,
did
I don't know your opinion, I don't know where it's happened.
Well, where's this? I think it was all flat finishing.
Cheeky with it.
Because although I've had boys like maybe write letters to me in poems, I've not had a poem how he written it.
Oh, that is a bit rude.
Yeah.
I really like him.
Yeah, he's a nice boy.
Back in the kitchen, talk has turned to Ash's sleeping arrangements.
Last night was the first time I actually proper slept in my bed, just like fucking... Just can't beat a bit of spooning and that.
Yeah.
I love a good spoon, me.
That's what I mean, yeah. So do I.
But then when you've been in here for that long, and you have been around birds and then you're spooning, I could feel it myself going like, oh,
mate,
shit.
When I
was like, I had to like think of other stuff.
Mate, I know what you're saying, because when I just laid down on that bed last night and I was speaking to her, I was like, whoa, what the fuck's going on?
Because I was just like spooning normal and she kept like pushing her ass back.
Did she?
Yeah, I was like, fucking hell. And then I was like, oh shit. Going and then I was thinking about different stuff, like trying to get my head off it. It's funny, isn't it?
Margaret Thatcher.
What? Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher naked.
You can always rely on the Iron Lady to get you out of a hard situation. OK, 2 lucky housemates are about to get off scot-free as we save them from eviction. It's time to talk to the house. Big Brother house, this is Emma. Ash. Christopher. Mark. Matthew. Winston. The viewers have spoken. Your fate is sealed. For the last 4 days, the British public have been voting to evict. I can now reveal that 2 housemates with the fewest votes and therefore safe from eviction are, in no particular order, Mark. Mark, you are safe.
I told you, Mark.
talking to you again later on this evening to reveal who will be evicted.
One down, one to go.
Right.
Yeah, top right.
Right?
You big penny
That's
man.
a nice get. That's a nice get.
What did I tell you before?
Come here, you. So happy for you. Don't see me out. Don't even care. Don't even care.
Do not worry.
I have to go up if I need some more.
Okay, vote lines are once again open. Now, as they say, 2 is company, but 3 is a crowd. So whose third wheel do you want to dump tonight? Ash, Christopher, or Matthew? Someone isn't making it to second base. Remember, you are voting to evict. To evict Ash from a landline, call 090 20 44 5801. Or from a mobile, call 650 5801. To evict Christopher from a landline, call 090 20 44 5804. Or from a mobile, 650 5804. To evict Matthew from a landline, call 090 20 44 5811. Or from a mobile, 650 5811.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching Channel 5+1, +24 or on demand.
You can find terms on the Big Brother website. OK, we're off for a very quick break, so stick the kettle on, grab a bicky, and when we come back, we'll be having a good old natter with the housemates, friends and family. We'll see you very soon. Welcome back to Big Brother and our 4th live eviction. Now, before the break, Mark and Winston were hoisted onto the life raft and saved from sinking without a trace, which means that Ash, Christopher and Matthew are still just about keeping their heads above water. But before you place your final votes, shall we have a little chinwag with their nearest and dearest? Yes. First up, please welcome Ash's mum, Mary. Hello, Mary. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. Great.
Good. Nice to be here.
Nice to be here. Yeah, it's good. Great experience.
He hasn't had the best of receptions from the crowd the past couple of weeks.
No.
How do you think that's going to be affecting him?
I don't think he's good. It looks as if he's enjoying it and chilling out, doesn't it? So, I mean, nobody likes to be boozed, so obviously you don't like to hear the booze. And the first week he got cheers, so I'm sure he would prefer the cheers.
Absolutely. He's very close with Helen.
Yeah.
What do you make of their friendship/relationship?
Well, obviously, it's not the best relationship I would like to make in that house. But I think they're just mates. And I don't think he'd be seeing her when they get out.
Oh, you don't think he'll see her on the outside?
She's not been invited round for tea, let's put it that way.
Tell you what, you don't want to mess with Mary, I don't think.
No.
He has had a few rows in the house. He's been much calmer this week, though. Who is the Ash that you know?
The calmer, nice guy, fun guy, that's my Ash, definitely.
And who should go tonight?
Absolutely Matthew.
Why?
Ash is such good fun.
Oh, OK, so keep Ash in because he's fun and get Matthew out because...
He's boring.
Thank you, Mary. Off you go. Next, we are joined by Christopher's best friend, Carl. How are you, Carl?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. I feel like I see you every day.
I know, I'm here all the time.
We do spend a lot of time together. Not like that, though. Firstly, what do you make of his haircut?
Do you know what? Whenever I saw it on Twitter, I thought, oh God, what's happened? But it isn't that bad. Hair grows back as well.
Exactly. I heard about it in my ear just before the show started. They went, oh, I'll wait till you see his hair. I think he looks fabulous.
Yeah, I think he looks good.
Looks very trendy. It's his 3rd time up. How do you think he's feeling? Do you think that's starting to get to him?
I hope it isn't wearing him down too much, but, you know, he's really resilient and he's got so much more to give. So we haven't seen all of Christopher yet.
It seemed like it was quite hard for him to judge the reaction. Obviously, when they hear the crowd on eviction night, they kind of go by that. He had a mix of cheers and boos, so do you think that will confuse him even more?
Yeah, I think he heard his cheers last week, and he knows this is a small portion of the overall viewer base. So, you know, he's going to do great, and I don't think it'll knock him.
And who do you think should go tonight?
I think Ash will go, but it's a toss-up. I don't know. Like, I really don't know.
You think Ash will go, but...
But it could be Matthew. I really don't. It's so close. It is so close.
OK, so you think it's between those two?
Yeah.
OK, Carl, thank you very much. And finally, we are joined by Matthew's girlfriend, Abby. Hey, Abby, how are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
Very good. Now, it's his first week up. Yeah. How do you think he's been getting on?
I think he's been getting on really amazingly. I think he's the only housemate to stand up to Helen so far, so why would you want to evict him?
He has obviously had a major argument with Helen. What did you make to the whole thing?
I thought it was brilliant. I thought he really stood his ground. He was really composed. He told her what for, and he needs to stay because of that.
Do you think he's staying strong, or are you kind of starting to see him wobble?
I think he's doing brilliantly, to be fair. I think he's really composed. He's really being himself, you know, funny, dry sense of humour, and hopefully he'll win it.
Well, he may do. He may not leave tonight. Who do you think should go?
Oh, come on, it's Ash, really, come on.
Why?
Because he's part of the so-called cool gang, and the cool gang need to be evicted. They never win. The underdogs always win. Come on, people!
Abby, thank you very much. Head over there. Friends and family, everybody. So you've heard what our delightful friends and family have got to say, but now it's over to you to make your choice. Who is more over than Andy Murray's Wimbledon dream? Remember, you are voting to evict. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. To evict Ash, add 01. To evict Christopher, add 04. To evict Matthew, add 11.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching Channel 5+1, +24 or on demand. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
Right, come with me on a little trip back to yesterday. And Big Brother is listening to the gospel according to Matthew.
6:20 p.m. Matthew's talking to Big Brother about his time in the house.
When I was in that box, I thought that I was going to be the first one out. I felt like I was the villain. People thought I was an absolute, horrible person. So I think they wanted to see me go. And then I think as soon as they came down and just kind of appreciated being out of that box, appreciated being here, and it sunk into my mind that actually I'm Big Brother. I think kind of, people got to know me, people saw I was nice, people saw I was genuine and quite sensitive and quite funny, hopefully. And I think it improved a lot. I went through a bit of a rocky patch when Toya went, and some of my friends went. I think being in power gave me a slight disadvantage because maybe I wasn't as confrontational and honest about my feelings at the time. I've had times where I felt like people really liked me and they thought I could be here for a long time, and then all of a sudden people were against me and thought that I was a game player and ruthless and that I should go. Definitely been ups and downs, but I think I'm at the point now where I think people do think I will probably go. I think if I go, people will think it was the right decision because I'm not one of the, popular ones in here or the insiders, but I'd like to, go against people's expectations and stay here for a long time.
The boys are sunbathing and talking about Matthew.
I feel bad saying it, but I just hope that everyone thinks Matthew is an absolute tosser and votes him out. And I hate saying that, but I need to. That's what I need to hope.
He said a lot of controversial stuff in his house. Shitloads, more than any other person.
He just fucking gets on my nerves.
So I just hope he gets on other people's nerves that are watching.
The way I see it is if majority of the girls vote, then you're safe. That's what I keep on thinking to myself, the majority of the girls vote, so Ashley's safe, Ashley's safe.
I think it will be a fucking mistake. Let me go.
I think it would be a mistake if they let any of us go. Any of the true entertainers that do funny shit.
You vote your Joker. You vote that way.
Yeah. I mean, we know what we know what girls on the outside, 90% of the voters, and they're gonna who they're gonna rather see you the top off on TV. Him or Matthew.
Exactly.
That's what you gotta think. Who they're gonna want to see the top off.
It's not just about the top, it's also personality.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, but he's very controversial, so it could swing in his favour or it could not. But he's never had a reaction from the crowd, so we'll see.
(9:56 p.m). Ashley and Danielle are sharing a bath.
Hey up. You there?
Hey.
Bath?
Yeah.
Is it hot?
Well, it's not really anymore.
No,
I
I
was going to put like hot water on it again.
Yeah. Did Matt just come through?
Yeah.
He's going for a smoke?
away to sort Danielle's battery out and then he's away for a smoke.
Oh.
You're so fancy. I do not, you do.
Stephen's got something on his mind.
I get the impression that obviously there's been a previous relationship that's going to rear its ugly head. I can't like you and know that you're someone else's. Do you understand my problem?
I get you.
Okay, so I need you to tell me that, because if you can't tell me that, then I cannot physically sit here and feel comfortable, because I don't want to be made out to look like a dick.
I can't even explain it right now. That's the whole point. I can't explain any of these things right now.
But that's what I'm worried about, Kim.
It's not because of you that I can't explain it.
Well, who is
For
it?
fuck's sake.
Because of the situation we're in right now?
No.
What, because you're on television? Yeah, but that makes me realise that there is someone else, Kim.
I don't get it. It's
What
fine.
do you mean?
You don't get it. That's fine. I can't explain
But
it.
just tell me if you are, like, if I'm going to throw myself into something, if there's somebody else that you're involved in, and that you've come in here, and this has happened, whatever, but if there's someone else, you need to tell me, Kim. You cannot expect me, and you cannot lead me up the garden path knowing that there is potentially somebody else out there that you are emotionally, sexually, intimately, whatever involved in. But that I told you when I met you.
Well, clearly you do.
No, I don't.
Clearly you do.
It's just because I've been thinking all day long that I just don't want to be in a situation like I was before, where there was 3 people in my relationship.
It's not the same situation.
Yeah, but I just want to know there's not 3 people in a relationship.
No.
There's not. Please understand that's a fair thing for me to ask. I'm only
Please do
human.
not compare me
I'm not
to the
comparing
things
you.
that I've heard that happened to you. Because there's nothing.
I'm not comparing you though,
Well,
Kim.
obviously you are.
No, I'm not. I'm asking you to tell me there's us. And I'm getting very concerned as to why you're not giving me an answer.
In an ideal world, I would take up my mic, go somewhere, have a chat.
Do it. Take the mic off and stuff.
They're gonna hear it.
No, they're not. Take it off and talk to me. I'd rather you be upfront with me and give me
Oh, I'll
respect.
have another crying spree again. This type of shit's just gonna get me evicted.
This type of shit's not going to get you evicted, Kim. The type of shit that's going to get you evicted is the fact that I am falling for you in a serious manner. And I just want to know that it's only me and there's not someone else that's falling for you already that you are in a relationship with. I'm not asking for you to tell me about your life. I'm asking you to tell me that I'm the only one that's
Can you
committed
not
to
think? Can you not? Can we get into it?
No, I'm asking you to tell me that I'm the only one that's committed to you. That's all I'm asking. Surely you understand why I would ask that question.
No one's fucking committed to me.
What do you mean no? So, alright, great. So I'm not even committed, you know?
Snellman's Fire is like one of my favourite movies.
Well, I wouldn't like to commit to anything, but I don't think we've heard the last of that. Okay, it's break time. We'll be back very soon with more tantalising tidbits from yesterday. Plus, we'll be saying toodaloo to one unlucky fella. See you very soon. Eviction. Earlier tonight, Mark and Winston were saved after receiving the fewest votes so far, which means Ash, Christopher and Matthew are still facing eviction. Voting will be closing for good shortly, so this is your last chance to make sure the lad that you don't like gets booted out of that boys' club. From the landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. To evict Ash, add 01. To evict Christopher, add 04. To evict Matthew, add 11.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 Plus 1, Plus 24 or on demand.
You can find terms on the Big Brother website. OK, time for the final instalment of yesterday. And Danielle is trying to impress Winston with her model behaviour.
(10:03 p.m). Danielle is telling Winston about her modelling career.
You have to be a very intelligent, smart young woman to deal with it in this industry.
Really?
You just get so many disgusting creatures, honestly. The crap you need to put up with. So I probably got it worse because I have the stuff I just won't even do or talk about. So that's why I've kind of got a constant brick wall against me. But I wouldn't do anything that I didn't feel comfortable with, or if I just didn't want to do it, I would just say I'm not doing that and that's it. Walk away. But I don't want to do it for much longer, maybe a couple more years. It's very tiring.
Yeah,
And it just kind of, I don't know, you just have to be so focused. I think that's why so many girls lose their way, because they don't have a smart enough head on their shoulders, do you know what I mean? They end up doing stuff and it's just...
Yeah, I'm
Mark has come to talk to Big Brother.
I'm just fucking shitting bricks for tomorrow, and I'm not even scared about me going. Well, I am, obviously I am. I'm just pretending that I'm not. Fucking am. I'm scared because of who I'm up against. Matthew is so sensitive, and if he gets really badly booed or get Matthew out or anything, he's not going to be able to cope with that. And if he can't cope with it and I can't do anything to try and look after me mate, I'm going to find that really hard, and I'm just worried about that. He has been quite controversial. He says a lot of the time that he doesn't like unintelligent people, and I'm like, well, what's your class unintelligent as? I don't read books, I don't read the dictionary, I don't know these words that you know. He's just had to teach me about the political parties. I love learning things from him. There's 3 different parties: Labour Party, Conservative Party and Liberal Party. Conservative Party, they think that if you've got loads of money you should keep it and not give it anybody to it. If you're of a Labour Party, then that means you I don't fucking know. If you're Labour Party, then you ask to have things off other people. And if you're a Liberal Party, then you teach people how to fish, basically.
(11:56 p.m). Ash is reflecting.
How long ago was it when Toya went? Really though? I feel like Toya hasn't been here for ages.
I know, it's good. No, there's been no argument.
But that's what I think though. You know, like say I did go tomorrow, by next Friday, it'd be like, God, it feels like ages since Ash was here.
No, you've had a bigger impact. Like, look at the friends you've made. She didn't make any solid friends for weeks.
Yeah, I suppose Ashley and
You've
that.
been friends with the same. She's only friends with them for a week.
I suppose.
And that's only because me and her kind of fizzled.
And I stopped being a brother.
Yep.
Her older brother.
I stopped being a sister.
You in bed, Ash?
Yeah, mate.
I am now and all. Do you feel sick about tomorrow? I feel sick as a parrot. Every time I think about it, it needs a poo. So I'm not eating anything tomorrow.
I fucking hell. Just think of that feeling you've got now. I've had for 3 weeks straight.
You haven't felt sick. You've been on thin ice for 3 weeks.
Oh.
You haven't been able to relax.
I haven't.
This is me after 4 fucking days. 3 days.
Imagine me here for 3 weeks straight. Like this.
God, I can't believe that I'm fucking even sitting here again. I don't want to have fucking these conversations all the time.
I don't.
So frustrating and upsetting. I have got to be told.
I just hate that you're like backing me into a corner.
I'm not backing you into a corner.
But you have to understand that is how I feel.
But how you feel about what?
Like, I feel like you're being really, like, intense.
I'm not being intense, Kim, but you have to understand the way it looks to me. If you're with somebody else, I feel as if I'm trying to, it's a simple question. Are you with somebody else? It's simple. It's not dating. We've all dated. I've shagged people before I've come in here, Kim. That doesn't mean that I'm committed to any of these people. But going forward, it means that I'm committed to you and I'm not going to be seeing any of these people. No, you're hiding something from me for a reason. And I have to know.
I broke up with someone before coming into the show. It is complicated. This was right before.
Told you.
Why are you not on the show? For fuck's sake?
I'd rather you be honest.
I didn't expect you to be on the show. I didn't expect someone like you to be on the show. Why is my chair moving?
Stop. What are you worried about? Are you...
I've never met someone that's been as nice as you and like really said, like, why do you think I have trust issues?
I told you I'm not going to hurt you.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I told you I'm not going to hurt you, didn't I? I said I wasn't doing anything.
I also said I wouldn't cry 5,000 fucking times on the show, and that ship has sailed.
You wasn't going to go crying and all that shit. Stop. You know, just because I don't sit here and cry and get upset doesn't mean that I'm not upset. No, I know. But I just need to tell you that because I've been in a situation before in my life that I can't enter into anything that I know that whether there would be a potentially other person.
Just worried about you seeing like the situation and being like, oh well, it's more complicated than I thought. Da 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 da.
But why would it be?
I don't know, because it has been for other people.
Yeah, but it isn't for me, Kim. You've been in a relationship with another guy. I was expecting you to tell me you had 3 kids and that you had shagged President Obama.
No, I'm not that cool. Sorry.
Okay, do you want... Okay, I'll ask you a direct question. Do you want to be with this person?
No.
Do you want to be with me?
Yes.
Right, there we go. That's what I need to know then.
Well, I'm glad we've cleared that up. Okay, it's time this shiz got real. The vote lines for tonight's eviction are now closed. Please do not call, as your vote won't be counted. After the break, we'll be going live to the house to chuck out the chappy of choice. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Big Brother, and it's eviction time! Tonight, Ash, Christopher, or Matthew will be the 4th housemate to leave the Big Brother house. You've been voting since Tuesday, and the results are in. It's time to talk to the house. Big Brother house, this is Emma. Ash. Christopher. Matthew. The viewers have spoken. Your fate is sealed. For the last 4 days, the British public have been voting to evict. I can now reveal the housemate with the most votes, and fourth to be evicted is... Matthew.
It's alright, it's alright. Come on. It's alright, stop crying, stop crying.
Matthew, you have lost your place in the Big Brother house. You have 30 seconds to say your goodbyes.
It's alright, don't worry. Be strong, okay? I will.
Matthew, you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house.
Right. God, it's so scary.
Come on, Matthew.
I don't know how I'm going to do this. All right, you're
You'll be
right.
all right,
Just
Matthew.
Take care of yourself.
Will you be all right?
Yeah. I'll be all right.
Think about your
Right.
girlfriend.
See you later, everyone. Take care.
Welcome back to Big Brother and the
cringy.
fourth live eviction. I'm joined by our latest evictee, Matthew. So, how does it feel to be out?
Strange.
Really?
Yeah.
You were much better coming out as you were
I know, I
going
like
in,
to think
because
so.
you were like a rabbit in headlights the minute you walked through that eye.
I dread to see it, honestly. It was one of the most awkward moments of my life walking in.
You did say
It
that
couldn't have got
actually when I
worse.
met you at the bottom.
I know,
you
and
were
I
like,
swore
I
and I
don't
was
know.
really embarrassed.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
I don't.
So why were you better coming out?
I don't know, really. I couldn't have got much worse. I have faith in thinking I'm not that bad. That's what people saw initially.
Do you know what? Personally, I don't think you're as bad as I thought you were going to be.
I don't think anyone thought me from as bad as I thought I was going to be worse.
Why do you think you're here? Why do you think you got voted out tonight over the other four?
Well, I think a lot of them, aside from Ash, I think a lot of them are really likeable in the house. I think I kind of shot myself in the foot this week. I was a bit, you know, some people don't take my sarcasm lightly. I was a bit bitchy. I think I was really negative as well about potentially going, so if people saw that, then I guess they got sick of it.
To be fair, though, there's quite a few bitchy people in there, so
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not like you
definitely.
stood out like a sore thumb for your bitchiness.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
That's a relief.
Now, you're here, mainly you were up because the girls decided that you should face the public
Yeah.
vote. What were your thoughts on that, on them choosing you?
I knew I was going to be up. I said it myself from the moment they had the task. I was a bit bitter because I think that they obviously saved Marlon because they knew he would go. Steve got a bad reaction too. I think it was all kind of sympathy. I think they knew I'd probably go at the back of their mind, but because they kind of weren't aware of whatever reaction I would get, I think they felt that they could easily just live with themselves of evicting me, but pretending like they didn't know. If that makes sense.
I don't know if you've seen, but Mark is in bits.
I know.
Like, he's absolutely devastated that you're out. He's really going to
He was talking to me 5 minutes ago, like, what are we going to do tomorrow, Matthew? Are we going to do face masks? I was like, Mark, I can't. I know.
Well, there was one person in there who was never going to save you this week.
Yeah.
And that was your good old pal,
She
Helen.
pretended like she was being fair, but I was like, whatever.
Let's take a look at the two of you in the house.
Oh, do we have to?
Oh my God, this is why I'm not playing.
Oh, for fuck's sake, bore the fuck off! Bore her off! Don't fucking play then!
Trying to play a game? No, I
Whatever.
don't think
Yeah,
so.
okay, Matt, you're always in the right.
I know,
Always in the
thank
right.
you.
Always
At least
in the
someone
right.
can confirm
Always in
it.
the right.
She's pathetic.
I can't believe she reacted like that. That shocked me.
Oh, shit, I can believe it.
This is the reason why I'm not playing this game.
Fuck off then!
Why are you coming up to me on
Tell
my face?
me who I'd backstab in this house. Tell
Oh
me.
my God, I'm so
Tell me.
bored. Go
Tell
away,
me.
thank you. Before you know it, she's shouting in my face like a chav.
You fucking twat, you.
Fuck off, Helen.
Shut up, you fucking
You
skinny
shut
little
up.
prick.
Skinny little prick. This is funny.
Prick.
Get another boob job, mate. Your
Skinny
tits are
little
so
prick.
fucking saggy.
I don't like him. I need to stay away from him because he will end up saying something to me that I won't take well.
Trashy, has a mouth on her, rude, ruthless,
I
aggressive.
don't give a shit what he said about me because I said equally just as bad, if not worse.
Matthew, what would you like to ask
Helen.
dead Helen?
Do you feel like you've been a malicious bitch to yours truly?
No.
Because to be honest, Helen, we're living together, so it's easy just to be civil.
I just thought it was like all over and done with.
Yeah, the argument's over and done with, but feelings are still hurt at the end of the day. Oh my God, I sound so camp. And kind of posh as well. But,
You do seem very posh.
Oh.
What's it like watching that back?
and
how does it make you
nothing
feel
surprises
watching it
me. It makes me feel better about the fact that she was still bitching about me, because I was still bitching about her 3 days later anyway.
So it was quite an even thing, really.
Yeah, I think she looks like a twat, to be honest. Oh God, I shouldn't swear. She doesn't look great herself.
To be fair,
so
we've
I'm
been
fine.
hearing all of you swear for the past 4 weeks, so
Yeah.
swearing right now probably doesn't make a difference.
Probably not.
When you had the argument, you did get personal with the old boob
I
comment.
did, didn't I? It was on my mind before, I couldn't help it.
But you did say that that's not like you. You don't normally
I
get
don't.
personal. So what made you go there, do you think? What pushed you?
I think just dealing with
to that?
someone so disgusting at me, you kind of feel like you just have to stoop to that level eventually, to be honest.
You've kind of...
When
we saw you in the morgue, she seemed to... I mean, you were kind of bickering at each other, but you seemed to not be able to forgive it a bit more than she couldn't. It's almost like she could just get on with it after the argument, but you were, having the odd little pop here and there. Is it difficult to be civil with her?
Oh, absolutely. I don't like her. I think she's vile. And I didn't want to live with her, to be honest. So it was easier being civil. When you are living with them, it's really difficult to hold a grudge. But yeah, there were problems there, and I wasn't really willing to let her think that anything she did was okay.
Now that you're out, she seems to, maybe with the exception of Ashley, be able to get on with most people in there. But what is she like to live with? What was it like for you to live with her?
She's a nightmare. She's always shouting. She's always having a go at somebody. She's always voicing an opinion. She's a nightmare to live with. She's horrible.
She was really good friends with Mark as well.
She was.
As were you. So,
Yeah.
so that must have been quite tricky for you at times.
Yeah, it was,
How
obviously.
how did you kind of deal with it?
Yeah, it was an awkward situation. I think I knew deep down that he felt closer to me. So I felt ease in that.
So you felt like you'd won?
I felt like I'd won, yeah. I think a lot of people had a negative opinion of her, but they just weren't going to say it. I think a lot of people were really scared of her in that house because they knew they'd lose in an argument. So I didn't expect people to stand up for me or go against her. But, yeah, I don't know, really.
We can see Mark there in the background.
I know.
He's got his glasses on, so maybe he's still crying about the fact that you've left.
He'll be all right.
You did have a
He thought he was going to go.
He thought he was going to go.
He thought he was going to go.
Look at him. You can see him holding it all in. You had a really lovely, lovely friendship in there. But on the surface, you both see, you're like polar opposites.
I know.
What drew you together, do you think?
I don't know, really. I think we are quite more similar than people think. I think
In
I was
what
maybe too
ways?
I think we're both quite fun at times and light-hearted. But yeah, I think being polar opposites, I think we balanced each other. I was quite serious, and he seemed to think I was really intelligent. So he I think he looked up to me in that way. And then sometimes when I just wanted to relax and have fun, he was there to sort of wind me up in odd occasions.
He's a really good housemate, I think. He
Yeah.
seems he will be defensive when he needs to be.
Yeah.
He'll speak his mind. He's kind of kind to all most of the time. You're not there now, and you did seem like his real one go-to person. How do you think he's going to cope without you?
I think he'll be okay. He's friends with a lot of people. It won't change anything for him. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you still going to be friends on the outside?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you going to introduce him to Abby?
Yeah, if she wants to be him. Oh.
It hasn't been the most harmonious house, has it?
No.
What went wrong? Why is it not a happy house? What we are seeing, and I don't know if it's
Is it
different,
that
because
bad,
we
though?
only see an hour, don't we? And we see a lot of rows, a lot of animosity, a lot of arguments and bickering, and we're not seeing a lot of fun. Has
Yeah.
it been fun at all?
Most of the time, not, to be honest. It's been really dull.
And why do you...
Whenever anyone wants to have fun, they want to play I Have Never and talk about things like sex, and I just don't want to talk about that. It's embarrassing. It's on TV. People are, like, making fools of themselves.
So do you
I don't like to
think
talk
do you
about
think
it.
it's just the subject matter then that's going on in there
Sometimes,
that's
if people
not
rely on alcohol
entertaining?
every single night, people are literally, like, begging for drinks. They run to that room, and I just feel like there's no level of intellectual, stimulating conversation half the time.
Not from anyone?
No, from a lot of people there are, but from, I think, the main people in that house, there isn't.
This week we've seen a lot of beef going on with Ashley.
Yeah.
Tell me what your thoughts are on her. Is she the innocent 18-year-old, or is she a bit of a sneaky game player, do you think?
I don't think she's absolutely innocent. I think they don't like her, do they? I'm quite surprised.
It's a mixed reaction, to be fair, I think.
I thought people would like the fact that she was kind of had a massive problem with Helen, but I think they... Oh, God, she'll be going next week. Yeah, she wants to go. I think she is a really sweet girl. She's a lovely girl, but I think she definitely knows what she's doing. She's definitely intelligent. I think she has a bitchy side to her. I think people saw that on the masquerade ball. But I think she has the right, really, to feel how she feels. There aren't very nice people in that house. I think she makes it clear.
Why have her and Ash got such beef? We
I'm
can't
not
quite...
really
I
sure.
can't
I
figure it
don't
out.
even know myself, to be honest.
It's quite weird, isn't it?
I don't know. I think he's okay, but I think a lot of people feel like his nose is kind of up Helen's, you know,
Right.
opposite end,
Okay.
and I think people just don't like it. I think when he has been in arguments, he's let himself go and he's come out of really rude comments. You know, he's not really in control of himself. And
Yeah.
I think she doesn't really have respect for him in that sense.
Apart from Mark, do you think you made any genuine friends in the house?
Yeah, I think I'll definitely be friends with Christopher in the outside world.
Okay.
I think I'll keep in touch with them all, but obviously, like, there's still 5 weeks to go, so who knows?
At the beginning, going in there, you were very clear on, you know, who you were. Do you feel like you've changed from your experience at all?
I don't think
Have you
I have.
learned anything about yourself?
I think I did build up like facades in the first place. Like, we were all talking about the fact that, like, I am a really sarcastic and dry person. I think in my VT it was just me being, like, looking straight at the camera, so it came across really harsh and serious. I think the kind of things I said in my VT were the things I said in the house, just with a smile on my face and with a camp mannerism. So, to a certain extent, yeah, but I think I'm kind of definitely more sensitive than I thought I was initially.
And I've got to ask you, what is going on with Danielle and Winston?
I have no idea, honestly. I think Winston's
It's all
quite
very bizarre.
broody. So I think, yeah, I mean, he always has
Well,
sex
he's been
in the
locked up in
mind.
a house for 4 weeks.
I think he's been attracted to most of the girls at one stage, but I don't know, it's quite innocent, really, isn't it? They're like
Yeah.
polar opposites, but
Yeah.
it's quite odd to watch.
Or, as she keeps saying, bipolar.
She is quite
She
a
keeps
crazy
getting it quite
person.
wrong.
She is quite.
Matthew, thank you so much. I think you've been
you.
absolutely lovely. Here are your best
Thank
bits.
you. Oh, here we are.
It's Matthew.
Danielle, you're right.
Which housemate would you like to punish? Matthew.
I'm extremely opinionated, I rant and rave, and I look down at people. People don't like it. I hate people calling me posh because I'm not posh. Cheers.
I think you're a cockney.
You can't be posh and cockney at the same time. She's a chav. Chav? Chav. Terrible. Our hands are gonna stink of raw potato.
Matthew's my best mate, and he
My
They're a little bit too close together.
Heard abomination.
Abomination!
People are going crazy in this house. Everyone's made themselves like fools, including you slightly. Oh my god. I literally don't want to hit my head into a brick wall. I feel like the mood's just got lower and lower since I've been here. Oh, I'm so sorry it wasn't good enough for your liking.
Oh, do you know what, Matt? You're rude, I'm rude. We're all rude together.
Cool. God, this is why I'm not playing.
Oh, for fuck's sake, bore the fuck off! Bore off!
Why are you coming up to me in my
Tell
face?
me who I backstab in this house. Tell
Oh
me.
my god,
Tell
why are you
me.
getting in my face? Get another boob job.
Fucking
I'm not gonna rise to
pigeon-chested
level.
twat.
I lose in intellect talking to her. She's actually a skid mark of society.
Go away, Helen. Go get a breast enlargement now.
Matthew's a really nice guy. He's just an honest guy.
And he's a very good judge of character.
I put it in my pants.
Yeah.
Matthew, I'm stuck.
My time in a Big Brother house has, well, somewhat been surreal. Definitely been an experience to remember. I've done many things I thought I'd never do, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. Most minutes of it.
Thank you. Come here.
Thank you.
Now you can finally go and see your loved ones. Off you go.
Oh.
So, he's out. And let me tell you, that girlfriend of his, she literally can't keep her hands off him. Even before the interview, she was trying to grab him. So that is it for tonight. The Power, guess what? It's gone on its summer holidays to recharge its batteries, but it will be returning in the near future. What a shame it's raining for it. Up next, it's Bit on the Side with Rylan.
Oh, what a show. Stay tuned because Matthew is about to get a grilling bit on the side style with the help of Nina Mishkov, Ed Gleave and former housemate Hurricane Sawyer. So get down here, girl, come on!
I am on my way. As ever, the Big Brother website has all your up-to-the-minute news from the house. The highlight show will be back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. and join us here again next Friday for the 5th live eviction. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.
I'm glad he got his pictures, yeah, I really am. Bless him. It's been such a strange day with all that fire exit stuff.
It's been a long
and
day.
It's just been a generally quite a weird day. I think everyone feels really weirded out by it.
If you want to talk about a revival of a cigarette.
Let me see the size of this.
Such an art
Let me see the
artist.
girth of the cigarette,
You know how
please.
strongly how to smoke, Marlon? You just doubled the quantity of tobacco.
always does
I didn't double it.
That's too thick. That choked you in itself, let alone that.
The only thing that will do, that might give you a hit boost for like 2.5 hours.
It's too much.
Fucking hell. I just went there and I thought, dude, you're doing all this. He went, uh-oh.
I hate that. I just hate that.
I think I've just like...
Because the crowd stay there.